And now, your host on You Bet, Matthew Kelly.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to You Bet, the show that gives you all over April freshness. It's just enough to give your kids a treat. An 8 out of 10 cats said they preferred. Sorry, 9 out of 10. So please welcome 4 celebrities you wouldn't want to swap for your old one. Jim Bowen, Gemma Craven, Gordon Burns and John Altman.
Never called me mother.
What a treat. So, one of these 4 new best-ever celebrities will, of course, tonight end up attempting a challenge themselves. Will it be as fiendish as last week when Bobby Davro had to burst 12 balloons in 30 seconds? You have 30 seconds. Get yourself loaded up, rookie, and your time starts...
Done this before.
Your time starts now.
Hang on. How many darts have I got there? How long have I got?
Come here. Our first challenge tonight is a big one, even by You Bet standards. And if our 2 challengers succeed, then they'll definitely be the ace of clubs. Jonathan Stamp and Haggis MacLeod are expert jugglers, and they say that whilst juggling 6 clubs, they'll move down either side of this wall, passing the same 2 clubs through each of the 25 holes without being able to see each other. And all this they're going to do in just 90 seconds or less. So please welcome Jonathan Stamp and Haggis MacLeod. Hi, Haggis.
All right.
Yeah, it's not bad, this whistle,
Yeah,
is it?
very nice.
Yeah, that's not so bad. That's
Yeah.
what I normally wear, you see. Now, in order to do... I think this is incredibly difficult. So you must have a lot of juggling experience.
Between us about 17, 18 years? Yeah. 11 and 7, 8. Yeah.
That should be just enough, I suppose. Where'd you get this experience for juggling?
All over the world.
Doing what?
Juggling on the streets, in cabaret, in circuses, teaching, lots of things.
Where'd you prefer to work?
I like the street, and I like performing in front of foreign audiences.
Well, what's your
because
favourite
they're
place?
I suppose the Palladium would have to be my favourite venue.
Yeah?
That's nice.
And you go to far-flung places?
As far as you can go without leaving the planet, yeah.
You've been to Georgia, haven't you?
Yeah, Georgia in the Soviet Union. I organised a juggling festival there about 3 years ago, in the middle of a civil war. I took 160 people from all over the world there. I took Americans who'd never been out of Kansas and flew them straight into the heartland of sort of southern
From Kansas?
Russia. Yeah.
Are you sure that's not what started the Civil War? What's the difficulty of this challenge for you, apart from the fact that you can't see each other?
The studio lights, the pressure of the cameras. It's a hard challenge.
It is a hard challenge. Jonathan, now you were not always a juggler. You studied maths, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what made you go into juggling?
Well, I did maths for a year at university in Plymouth and learned how to juggle at university and just decided that was the way to go.
A very wise move, if I may say.
I hope so.
Yeah. So, now, what happens if you drop one of these through the holes?
Well, it depends on the situation that we're in, but basically we have to communicate by shouting at each other.
Yeah.
So if one's down, stop, and then go through the hoop again. The hoop that we drop on, we've got to go through that one again.
And it's the white ones that
Only
are going
the white ones
Only the
that
white
count.
ones. These are the clubs that you have to watch. Now, with only 90 seconds, how many drops can you afford?
2.
Two quick ones.
Just 2 quick
If
ones.
it's one of those,
Yeah,
I'm going to carry
still
on.
counts.
You could...
Right. It drops, bounces
If it drops,
back
bounces,
into
and I
hand.
catch it, because that's harder than just picking it up.
Fair. Okay. Trick
You make
shots.
up the rules now.
All right. Well, good luck with it. I think it's a tricky one, but if you can pull it off,
Right.
it's a cracker. You better go and warm yourselves up, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Stamp and Haggis MacLeod. Yeah, Jim, I'm going to start with you. Are you an aficionado of juggling?
They haven't juggled a lot, just the tax figures at the end of the year. That's all. They resurfaced the M6 last year. I think they'll do it.
Why do you think they'll
Because
do
I
it?
think they're the first on in the evening, as we all know, and as they said, an audience, live audience, television studio. We know what contestants are like on game shows, nervous. They're quite smooth, quite cool. The guy was spinning the little thingy, bobber, whatever it is,
Yeah.
the club,
The club,
and
yes.
still continued. He's just dropped one there.
Yes, while it's going.
I'll
Okay,
say for it.
thank
Yeah,
you.
they'll get it.
Gemma.
Oh, I'd love them. I really would love them to do it, and I hope they do. But deep down, I don't seriously think they will.
That's a no for you. Gordon.
Well, I think it's going to be very, very difficult, and if they do it, it'll be very close. And I think those top holes are the key to it all. They're going to be very difficult, I think, when they can't see each other. But I suppose this is what you'd call the ultimate club act, I suppose. So,
Yes!
so I am going to go, just by a fraction, in the nick of time, yes.
I didn't follow the logic of any of that.
I'm afraid, as they say in Georgia, they're talking about Georgia, it's a niet from me.
A niet.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've got 2 dars and 2 niets. Let's see what the audience think. Place your bets now, please. And don't forget, you can play this at home. This is your weekly opportunity to chat to each other. I always like to give you this opportunity at home. Can they do it? It's a difficult challenge. Well, our studio audience here think they can, because 75% say yes and 25% say no. Haggis, Jonathan, you ready?
Yeah. Indeed.
You have 90 seconds. You may start in your own time. Good luck.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, what's that count? Yes or no? 5. Tell me again. Okay, stop. 3, 2, 1. Got it? No. 3, 2, 1. Got it? Yeah.
1 minute.
Good luck. No. Okay, keep calm. 6. 3, 2, 1. Up. Got it? Got it.
30 seconds.
Good luck. Good man.
Good. 15 seconds.
19, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
5 seconds. How many times did you manage to do it today?
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4, you see. So it was touch and go, you see, folks. It was a very difficult challenge.
Yeah.
And you showed enormous
Thank you very
skill
much.
as well, don't you think? Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Stamp and Haggis MacLeod. Now, you see, yes, it upsets me as well, don't. We'll not dwell.
No.
Jim, you said yes and you were wrong, so you
Yeah.
don't get any points at all.
Very disappointed.
I know, it's not only that, but you see, if you had been right, you'd have got 75 points.
I know.
Whereas you see, Gemma, you were right. You said no,
I
didn't you?
know, but you still feel awful. I mean, you want them to do it, and it makes you feel awful.
Of course, you want them to do it.
But
That's
I've
why
got the
we.
points.
Yes, either that or we want them to fall over. That's why we watch, isn't it? But you only get 25 points. Right, I'm sorry about that. That's the way it works. Gordon, you said yes.
I said yes, I thought it'd be close, but they'd do it, but alas.
No, you get no points, and John, you
Exactly.
get 25 points. No, we'll say no more about that. And let's see, you see now, 25% of our audience were right. Now, of course, those points will be turned into pounds at the end of the show and donated to charity. So you see, you've got to be a bit more circumspect about the way you vote, you know. Time now for our next challenge, and to give us his latest report, here's our motoring correspondent. This is what happened the first time I met our next challengers. Well, they don't seem to have turned up. There's no sign of them anywhere. You know, I've always wondered what that sign meant. This'll be them. That's just silly. Yes, well, it's probably them. I'll just check. Now, this, in case you hadn't twigged, is the Royal Artillery Motorcycle Display Team, better known as the Flying Gunners. Now, today, 8 of the 26 team members are going to attempt a challenge which has been devised by the team manager and the team leader. So, if anything goes wrong, we can all blame the bosses. Am I right or am I right? I'm right! Right, now this is what they're going to do. When they've launched themselves from their 18-inch high ramps, they're going to attempt to hit 12 targets of a circular nature with the rear wheels of their motorcycles. Each target is 9 inches in diameter and will be laid out in 4 lines. 2 lines of 2 down the centre of the course and 2 lines of 4 down the right-hand and the left-hand side of the course. Firstly, they'll be riding in pairs, aiming for the targets in the centre of the course. Now, when they've got all 4 of those, then they'll head for the 8 targets on the outside of the course. Only this time, they'll be riding solo, aiming for the targets opposite to the ramps. Now, each target must be hit by the rear wheel of the motorcycle in order to count. And this will be signified by a non-competing member of the team who will act as a marker. And all this, as if that wasn't enough, has to be done in 1 minute, 45 seconds. It's his idea. The question is, Gary, is this the kind of thing you normally do?
No.
But if you're not used to this kind of thing, presumably landing on tiny little discs is not an easy thing. Where did you get this idea from?
The idea came from with the team producing these shows throughout the country, and we thought a good idea would be for the riders to actually try and land on something to make the crossovers more difficult for them.
I see.
And put them under pressure.
Well, no, you're not appearing in this, are you?
No.
Very wise, Gary.
Thank you.
I'm with you, mate. But Martin, you're the team leader.
Yeah.
There is another problem with this, isn't there?
Yes, because the discs are only about ½ an inch high, you can't see them until you're actually on the ramp.
And this was your idea, mate.
I've got full faith in the team.
Makes perfect sense to me. Is it really that difficult?
There is a certain amount of difficulty in it, yes.
But can you do it in the time, on top of everything else?
I think we can.
Have you actually done it in the time yet?
Once.
Just the once? That's all we need.
Yeah.
Just the once, Martin. And then you can forget the whole thing. Right, well, we'll have to bet on it, but before we bet on it, if there's anything more that you want to know about the challenge, don't hesitate to ask. And anybody who actually followed the instructions, you get automatic membership to Mensa. Over to you. Yeah, and our panel from Mensa is headed by Gemma Craven. Gordon.
No, I mean these guys, they're brilliant. I mean, they say they've only done that once, but I've seen some of the other stuff that they've done, and they are pretty accurate.
They are.
I'm behind them on this.
Okay, thank you very much, Gemma. Gordon.
It's difficult to decide whether they'll do it or not, but the, Army, very professional, they'll have practiced hard, they're well disciplined, so I'm just going to go for a yes here.
Fine, that's 2 yeses, John.
These chaps, Army, right?
Yes.
Strictly hard discipline and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Surefire shots, all of them, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think they might, well, hit the target. I'm going for yes.
Oh, that's fine. Thank
Bring
you.
back conscription.
Okay.
Yes. Keep the trouble off the streets and all that.
Behave. They don't need your type, believe me. Jim.
I was in national service when I was I was in. I fought for my country in Shrewsbury, let me tell you. But they won't do that.
They won't.
They won't do that.
3 yeses, 1 no. Let's see what the audience think. Place your bets now, please. Actually, once you've seen the targets laid out, it's not that difficult to understand what they're going to do. The most difficult thing for them, I think, is the crossover, when they're doing the diagonal targets. Yes, well, they've got a lot of faith here as well. 87% say they will do it, and only 13 say no. I hope the 87 are right, otherwise there aren't going to be enough points on the board at the end. So, will the gunners be bang on target? Let's take a look. Down, so the first pair are off. 2 targets gone, so a good start. Right, that's the 4 inner targets dealt with, and no messing. Now for the 8 outers. This is where the skill will come into play. These are very difficult targets to hit. First one at the right-hand side. Only 1 minute left, and only 2 targets down from the outer set. Finally, the left-hand side have got going, and a third one on the right-hand side. 4 targets left to hit. Left-hand side are dragging their wheels a bit. And the right-hand side is now complete. 30 seconds to go, 3 targets to go on the left-hand side, and that dawn is ruined. 2 left now, 20 seconds to go. Just 1 left to get in 15 seconds. And that's it, with 11 seconds left. Well done now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Gunners Motorcycle Display Team. Now, the challenge is over. You don't have to do all this, you know. Mightily impressive. Well done, chaps. Excellent. Hi, Gary.
Thank you, Matthew.
Well done. Well done.
Matthew.
Now, there's one thing always intrigues me, especially with the services. What would have happened to the lads if they hadn't done it?
If being quite honest, I would have shot them.
You would have shot them. That's what we like to hear. Splendid. Will you take... Every one of them will get one of these medals. You can take one of those. It was very impressive. I'm not giving this to you. You weren't in it. You were the big mouth with the idea. You can have this, Martin. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
Well
Matthew.
done. It was a terrific challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Gunners Motorcycle Display Team! Jim, big mistake.
Marvellous, weren't they?
They were very good.
It really was an incredibly difficult... It was tremendous.
Gemma, you said yes, quite right. And you get 87 marks. You got to 112. You get 87, Gordon. So you're off the mark as well. And John, you got to 112. You're joint leader with Gemma here. And of course, 87% of our audience were right as well. That's it for part 1. Join us after the break for a tale of 182 cities. I'll see you then. Ta-ra. Welcome back. This gentleman is Ian Hackney from South Wales, and young Ian has a capital idea. How old are you, Ian?
I'm 10 years old.
OK. Would you like to describe to us exactly what you're going to do? What's your challenge tonight?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to try and name 15 randomly chosen capital cities out of all the 182 capitals in the world.
The countries in the world. There are 182 countries in the world, are there?
More or less.
More or less. Right. Well, it's changing all the time, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I know.
But with those Russians...
The Russians and everything. The Yugoslav, that's another thing we've got to worry about as well, isn't it? Was it your idea to come on the show?
It was.
It was. So you wrote in, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Do you like sport?
Some sport.
What sort of sport do you like?
I like football.
Do you play a lot of football?
Well, I don't play in the team, but what are you laughing for?
I hope Uncle Jim's not being I think it's Uncle Jim.
Yeah, he loves kids, Uncle Jim, don't you?
Oh,
I love children. I couldn't eat a whole one, but...
In fact, you're quite bright, aren't you, really?
I am. Yeah, definitely.
Tell us how bright you are. You're in Mensa, aren't you?
Am we?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah.
This chap is in Mensa. Is it the junior Mensa or is it the big one's Mensa?
It's a big one.
Everybody will think this will be easy if you're in Mensa and, you know, you can do this just standing on your head. But there is an added difficulty to this, isn't there?
There is.
Tell them what it is.
I'm going to have 1.5 minutes to name this.
To name them all. So if he doesn't do it in the time, he's not going to get the challenge. Okay? So that's very tricky, isn't it?
It is.
Good
What it
man.
should be.
Well, it should be, yeah. Let's find out whether the others have as much faith in you as you have in yourself, shall we? All right. Who's the man? Gordon.
Well, I have great faith in 10-year-olds. I've heard them reel off players in football teams and all the grounds that these teams play at and things like that. And he's very, very confident and very bright. And although it's a very difficult challenge, I'm going to put all my money on him. I think he's going to do it, and in style.
That's a good one, eh? That's one, yes, there. John.
Yeah, we've got a bright lad here. I can see you've got a twinkle in the eye, haven't you? I think you're going to do well. You get a yes from me.
You get 2 yeses. Yeah. I wonder what Uncle Jim thinks.
I don't think he'll do it. I'll tell you something else. I sincerely hope he doesn't.
You don't mind, do you, Ian?
Seriously, I don't think he'll do it.
You'll go for a no. OK, Jim, thank you. Gemma, what do you think?
Well, I certainly think he will. I mean, anyone who has the style and panache to wear a waistcoat as lovely as that. Isn't it lovely? You know, and his mum made it specially. You know, so yes, I certainly do think so. I mean, it's all there.
Well, who cares whether you get it or not? You've scored. So, let's see what our audience think. Place your bets now, please. And what do you think at home? He knows every single capital city in the world, he reckons. I wonder if any of us could do this. Oh, look up there, Ian. 91% say yes, you can, and only 9% you can't. And all those 9% are friends of Uncle Jim's. Can we have our capital collection, please? You walk crab-like this way. I knew you'd be literal. Now, don't forget, 90 seconds is a long time. It's longer than you think it is. OK, Ian, you ready for this?
I am.
Stay cool. You have 90 seconds. Your time starts now. Ivory Coast.
Abidjan.
It is. Bolivia.
La Paz.
That's right. Australia.
Canberra.
Yes. Austria.
Vienna.
Yes. Ecuador.
Quito.
Yes. Canada.
Ottawa.
Yes. St. Lucia.
Castries.
Castries. The Maldives.
Malé.
Yes. Antigua and Barbuda.
St. John's.
That's right. Malta.
Valletta.
Yes. Greece.
Athens.
Yes. India.
New Delhi.
Yes. Hungary.
Budapest.
Yes. Ghana.
Accra.
Morocco.
Rabat.
Yes.
That was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When they came up, I looked down them. I could only do 8 of them, and you went through there without faltering once. And I'm absolutely thrilled for you, and I'm even more delighted that the one-time school teacher, Jim Bowen, was well thrashed by the schoolboys. So well done to you. You're 10 years old, did you say?
That's right.
10 years old. You've 8 more years, and then you can be on the Krypton Factor, and I'm sure you'll win that handsomely as well. Well done. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Ian Hackney! This way. Excellent. Oh, Jim, big mistake.
I'm doing very well tonight, aren't I?
No points. I mean,
Nil
still nil point. Gemma, you said yes, and you were quite right too. Your points go up to 203 now. Gordon, you were quite right to say yes as well. And your points go up to 178. And John, you said yes too, and you go up to 203. You're still level pegging with Gemma. And Jim looks like he's for the chop, but there's plenty of time.
Plenty of time yet.
Plenty of
Look
time.
at what you could have won.
Of course, 91% of our audience were right. Now it's over to Silverstone to see an amazing car. The only problem is there's a nut loose behind the steering wheel. Not bad, is it? I've just got to crack the highway code, and that driving test is in the bag. And it's all down to the expertise of my next 2 challengers. Barbara Armstrong and Colin Rafferty are driving instructors here at Silverstone, but it's driving instruction with a difference. Now, with a cradle rig of wheels attached to this car, Colin and Barbara teach people how to cope with skids, and that's the very pith of the next challenge. Colin and Barbara say that they will skid the car down a slalom course of 5 cones laid out on the track, and at either end of the 88-metre course, they'll skid the car round and attempt to hit a ball with a metal fin attached to the back of the car. And they're going to try and score some goals. Now, Colin will be doing the driving, and Barbara will be working the skid mechanism. And they say that they're going to score 6 goals inside 2.5 minutes. That's their challenge. Let's meet the challengers. Barbara, do come and join us. Welcome to the show. Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Welcome, Colin.
Hello, Matthew.
Now, you've got to be pretty skilled to do this kind of thing, just for a living. Never mind the challenge. So, what kind of experience have you had?
6 years as a skid instructor, 13 years as a driving instructor.
And didn't you drive London buses at one time?
I did for a period, yes.
It's a natural progression to a skid pan then, really, isn't it?
These are much easier to slide around than a London bus.
Do you do the London buses on the skid pan as well?
I did do, yes.
They look pretty dangerous, those things. I don't like the look of them. Where did you come from with this, Barbara?
I came from Castle Douglas in South West Scotland, and
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 years at Silverstone teaching rally driving.
Tell us about this rig. How does it work?
Well, basically, as you said, the car's bolted onto this outrigger. Through controls inside the car, we can actually lift the weight of the car up onto the outrigger and reduce the grip that's available between the road wheel and the road itself, thereby simulating different conditions.
Oh, I see. So you couldn't actually do it on the 4 wheels that you've got on...
No, because on a nice day like this, you'd have to be driving very, very quick to get any type of skid.
Oh, yes, let me ask you about the fin. Now, the fin's attached to the back of the car. It's very close to the road. Can you actually see the ball when you come to actually hit it?
No, you can only see the ball as you turn into the corner, but once you turn in, then the ball drops completely out of sight.
So you're actually flying blind on this?
Yeah.
Right, and how many attempts have you got at the goal?
10 attempts at the most, and 6 hopefully in the net.
Have you had any training for this kind of thing?
Just a couple of days practice down here.
So what's your rate been so far?
Not too bad.
Not too bad's not good enough. What is it? How many have you got in the time?
6.
Oh, you can do it, can you?
Not a good day.
Well, that's all you're telling us, really. Anyway, we've got to decide whether you can do it or not, so we better skedaddle back to the studio. Skedaddle. Do you get it? It was really good, that, wasn't it? Not. Yes, now, I think I'm going to come to John for this. Are they going to do it?
I don't think they're going to do it, actually, and the conditions look a bit rough, too. Yeah.
Fair enough, thank you. That's a no from John.
Prevailing winds, I think.
Now then, Uncle Jim, what do you think?
Well, I'm quite convinced they'll do this.
Really?
I think they'll do it. 6 out of 10, and they've said they've done it.
OK, fine. No?
And, so, yes, they'll do it.
Right, if you're
Quite
convinced about that. Right. Let's hope you're right this time. Uncle Jim. Gemma,
No, I don't think they'll do it. I mean, as he said himself, if you have to travel really fast to do a skid when it's dry, you look at the conditions they're doing it in, and although it was blowy, it was dry, and I'm going by that. I'm going by his own words, so I don't think they'll do it.
Gordon.
Well, I'm in a quandary. I've actually seen those machines in action at a function. They are very, very difficult. You almost have to do everything the opposite way that you imagine. It's a bit like sort of patting your tummy and rubbing your head at the same time. Yet they are experts, so I don't know which way to go. But the thing that's decided it for me is the fact that Jim has been wrong every time now. And you said they would do it, so I'm deciding they definitely have no chance whatsoever of doing it.
3 no's, 1 yes. Let's see who the audience are with. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets now, please. Don't forget, I hope you're playing this at home. We're not doing it on our own here. OK, well, 55% say yes and 45% say no. Uncle Jim's hardly had any influence at all. Let's get back to the track where the man with the knack is going to give it a crack or whack. Your commentator for the match, Jim Rosenthal.
Thank you, Matthew. Welcome to Silverstone. We've got excellent conditions on the famous Grand Prix circuit, and that green flag means all systems go for Colin Rafferty and Barbara Armstrong. 2.5 minutes then to get the 6 goals, and it's so important to get off to a good start. And that's clipped the left-hand post. Well, what we have here, a penalty shootout, I suppose, against the clock. Colin and Barbara have worked really hard in practice. I'm told they've scored 9 in one session, but now, of course, the pressure is really on. A few problems there. Oh, that one's got stuck under the wheel. It won't count. The clock's ticking away relentlessly, and Colin will be so disappointed. He was absolutely convinced he'd score more than 6. Still plenty of time to put things right, though. Strike 3. Good contact, but off target once again. And now they need all 6 in 100 seconds. Colin and Barbara, they must stay calm. I think they've rushed things and paid the price. They need a goal badly now. That's close, and it's clipped the post again. Desperately unlucky. We can't believe it here. Colin and Barbara so smooth in practice, they've missed 4 times. And at last they found the magic formula. That's more like it. 1 down, 1 minute 10 seconds to go. Colin used to drive the number 29 bus. They say they come in 3s. He needs a hat-trick right now. Barbara's keeping her cool. And that one's absolutely perfect. The best so far. 2 out of 6. Can the challengers pull this one off after that dreadful start? This one, I think, is absolutely crucial. It's a good contact. Oh, would you believe it? Down that same channel again. Well, we're not going to do it. I can hear Colin saying they'll both be so upset when they watch this and see how close most of the shots were. It looks like an uphill struggle now. But that one's down the slot, OK. 3 goals, but they're only halfway to the target. Just 25 seconds to go. They'll probably have time for 1 more shot, will they? And that's against the post and out. It really sums up their day. Perfect in practice. I've seen it before, really. Things so different when the cameras are rolling. They've had no luck at all. This will be the last shot, in fact. And it's a good one. Well, at least Colin and Barbara have finished with a flourish. They've got 4 goals. You can see that Barbara, anyway, can see the funny side of it. I can guess Colin's thoughts. They're probably unsuitable, though, to the YouBet audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Rafferty and Barbara Armstrong.
Thanks, Jim.
Hi, Colin. Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Well, all that went horribly wrong, didn't it? I bet you feel a fool now, don't you? Now, come on, Jim was right on that commentary. You did fine in the rehearsals. What did you do? What was that about?
We did have a slight problem with the car in between, as I remember.
Oh, yeah, I broke it. I forgot. I said, oh, give us a go at that. It looks really good, and I broke it. Oh. I'm really sorry you didn't make it. But you do deserve a medal. You're
Thank
very
you.
skilled people, whether you got it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Rafferty and Barbara Armstrong. Jim.
I've nothing further to say. You will be hearing from my solicitors.
I think you're doing this on purpose anyway.
I'm not. I'm really not. I want to win the thing because there's an extra £5 if you win, which doubles the fee.
You still get nothing, Gemma. You were quite right, of course, to say no. And you got to, what, 248 now, I think it is.
Oh.
This is very high score. You were right as well, Gordon.
Yep.
You're still not going to beat these two because John was right, and he's still along with Gemma at 248. And let's see how many of our audience were right. Yes, 45% of our audience were correct. Well, they think it's all over. It is now. Join us after the break when our challenger will be doing that old classic Stairway to Heaven. I'll see you then. Ta-da. Yes, I'm glad you're back. Look at that staircase. Those cowboy builders have been in again. They've been holding the plan upside down. You should see where they put the toilet. So it could work out all right, because our final challenger tonight is Felicity Butler, Britain's leading female climber. Felicity says that she can climb a distance of 12.2 metres along the underside of this giant staircase, which starts at a height of 1.8 metres and rises up to 6 metres. And she'll do that in 3 minutes, 15 seconds, or less. How on earth can she do it? Let's ask her. Please welcome Felicity Butler. Hi, Felicity.
Hello.
Now, you've become a full-time climber, haven't you?
Yes, that's right.
You are Britain's premier female climber.
Yeah, well, I'm in the British team well, there's 4 of us, and we're the top females in the country, yeah.
You must have a real bug.
I do, yeah.
Where did you get this bug?
Well,
I hope it's not catching either, because I hate climbing.
well, if you caught it, you probably like it. But, I really caught the bug when I went to California to visit a friend, and before I'd tasted climbing, but never thought that much of it. But it was so nice in California, the weather and the rock and the people, and, you know, it was just different. You know, in Britain it rains a lot.
Yes, it does, and that didn't put you off?
It did in Britain, yes, at first. But now I sort of put up with it, or perhaps go to France for some better weather.
And these are sucker pads, aren't they?
These are sucker pads.
So you're going to be dangling upside down like a fly. How does this work?
Well, these are usually used in the access industry, where they use it to pick up panes of glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's not usually human weight bearing, but they've modified them slightly so that when I put my weight in them, the suckers work. And I have to transfer my weight from one to the other, which is a difficult bit. I have to use quite a bit of arm power as well.
And does it get progressively more difficult as you go along?
It does, in that I get a bit tired.
And of course you have a safety harness on as well. Just turn around here, yes, that's not just a growth at the back there. That's just the safety. And it will not be helping Felicity in any way. Now, you must have kept really fit to do this.
Yeah. Well, I have to train because I do climbing competitions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually quite, I've got quite good upper body fitness. And I do running as well.
And a fair bit of training
And lots
as well.
of climbing, yes, and training, yes.
It's a magnificent challenge. I wish you a lot of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Felicity Butler. I think, Jim, we should give you a sporting chance. Come to you first. You should set the trend.
I don't think she'll do it.
Right. Lovely. That's a no from you.
I'd love her to, but I can't see it. She doesn't seem
Yeah.
strong enough up there with the best will in the world.
So that's a no for you.
Yeah.
So I take it it's a yes for the rest of us, then, is it? No, Gemma, what do you think?
Yes, I think she'll do it. I mean, she is a pretty tough lady.
Yeah.
And I don't mean a tough, I mean tough, fitness-wise.
Yes, you're quite right. You go for a yes, lovely.
Yes, definitely.
Gordon.
Well, I know a little bit about physical challenges, having studied Krypton Factor contestants over the assault course for the last 17 years, and I would put money on her doing it, I think.
Right,
I'm
that's
going
another
for a
yes.
yes.
Right. Okay. I might come back to you, Jim, after this. John.
I have every confidence in her. I've seen her do a similar thing before. This one's a bit steeper than the last time, so I'm wondering. But she did pretty well before. So, yeah, it's got to be a yes.
You're going for a yes.
Yeah, I'm with her all the way.
So, thank you, John. Lovely.
Yeah.
That is 3 yeses. We'll see what the audience think. Place your bets now, please. And what do you think at home? Is it possible? Is it possible to be a human fly? That's what I want to know. Well, 68% of our audience believe that Felicity can do it. OK, Felicity, are you ready?
I am.
You have 3 minutes, 15 seconds. You may start in your own time. Good luck.
Thank you. Snack.
You have 2 minutes. One minute. Seconds. Well done, Felicity. Now I know why you're the premier female climber in the country. I've never seen you do it as fast as that.
No, we just seemed to connect this time. I don't know, it must be the adrenaline.
Yeah.
I just whacked it on and it connected.
And you actually, Felicity has been dropping the time the whole time she's been doing this, and actually didn't quite make it today, did you?
No, no.
But tonight you did, and tonight you just went, "Boy, heck, you are strong, aren't you?" You were terrific. Thank you for being such a good sport. Good luck with your sport.
Thank you.
But do take care. Ladies and gentlemen, Felicity Butler. I'm coming to you in a minute. I'm saving you up for the last. John, I'm happy to tell you that you're a joint winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
There'll be more about this. Gordon, you did well, but just not quite enough.
Just missed on the first one.
Just missed it. But you still get 68 more points, which will all be added to all the others. Gemma, you are also a joint winner. Congratulations. We'll be talking to you two later about that. Uncle Jim, what actually, do you have any plans for the future?
I thought I might go to Norway and learn to yodel.
Now, you are the loser.
Yes.
And
Convincingly.
these 68% of our audience are not going to help you either.
No.
Because you're our lucky loser this week, right?
Right.
And for you, it could be a flipping disaster.
Really?
Please welcome our challenge demonstrator, Staff Sergeant Terry Grantham. Come with me. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Matthew.
Terry, Jim, Terry, what is it you do for a living?
I'm a technical instructor at the Army School of Catering in St Amabac's Aldershot.
Splendid. Are you good at catering?
Yeah, you did a bit self-catering I used to do for a while. Just to buy the odd pie.
Yes. What do you serve for pudding?
Pancakes.
There you are, and that's what it's all about. This is the challenge you're going to have to do. Would you mind giving us a demonstration? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry Grantham. I'll carry that for you. You're all right. Now, just stand by here. Are you ready? Now, we're going to see how many pancakes Terry can toss in 30 seconds. OK, Terry, are you ready? Your time starts now. Seconds. 4, 3, 2. Well done. Terry Grantham, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Terry. Look at all those little You Bet logos on everyone. It's the attention to detail I like. Now, Terry managed to toss 32 pancakes in 30 seconds. Jim's challenge is to toss 22 pancakes in 30 seconds. That's 10 less than Terry. Can he do it? Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Bowen.
Thank you, Matthew. Thanks. Good job. Enjoyed it. Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Thank you. So, it's Gemma and John. Let's see how much you've won between you. We'll add all the celebrities' points together. That gives us a celebrity total of 923. This is looking good already. Let's add all the audience points together, and that gives us an audience total of 316. We'll add the audience points to the celebrity points, and that gives us a grand total of 1,239. I'm getting very excited now. Because, as I said before, the points get turned into pounds and donated to charity, so we'll quadruple that and see if we come up with a decent figure. And that gives us a grand total for charity of 4,950. Gemma's asked me to read out the charity that she wants this money to go to, and it's Dystrophic Epidermolysis Bullosa. Explain, Gemma. What's that?
Well, it's a charity that there's very little known about it, but it's basically it's a skin disease, which is quite horrific, and it's to try and get something together for them so that they can do a bit more for them.
John, who would you like your money to go to?
Mine will go towards researching cystic fibrosis.
Gemma and John. That's all we've got time for this week. My thanks to our celebrity guests here, Jim Bowen, Gemma Craven, Gordon Burns and John Allman. And of course, a special thank you to the most important people, ladies and gentlemen, the challengers. Good night.